Well, the cleanup begins. I already started pulling weeds, taking dead stuff out so I can replant this flower bed and get it ready for the new growing season. Hey everybody, welcome to Saving Greens Homestead. My name is Keisha, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I welcome you. I am out here getting stuff cleaned up and cleared and put away so I can plant some stuff and just have an overall good look on my yard. The weeds are overgrown because of the weather we recently had. And so I thought I'd bring you along and let you see how this front yard garden is faring right now. So as I'm out here pulling weeds and stuff, I notice in my rock path here a lot of growth happening. These are all radishes and sunflowers. So of course I'm gonna have to get these all pulled out of here and moved, but they are growing like weeds right here. So the sunflowers, I'm gonna probably pull them out and plant them in some little pots to either give away or sell. The radishes, not so much. I have tons of radishes growing everywhere here. Here's one right here. That's growing right here in the middle of where my grass is gonna go. And he's not the only one. There's several other ones growing here. And then I have volunteer peas and sunflowers all over this yard. And with the rains that we just recently had, everything is just growing crazy, including all these cabbages and broccolis and cauliflowers. They're doing really good. This one here, he just really took off. So, and all the way down you can see them. But I need to get these little grasses and other weeds and stuff that's growing right here cleared out, so it's just dirt. It's always hard though when I have volunteers popping up and I'm like, oh, but that's food. So haven't had any more problems with the cats getting into my bed here since I covered it with the thorns. And even though the wind has been moving these branches, everything looks good here. In fact, I was able to harvest a lot of this lettuce to use in my wraps that I made myself for lunch. So everything here is good. I'm going to add some more things into this bed in between these lettuces, but you can see there's the tulips. They're prominent now. They're really popping out. So, but I'm gonna add little things in between the lettuces here to plant more lettuce so it'll be fuller as it grows. So, and have more color texture, because right now I have this deep purpley color on these lettuces, but I have some bright reds and stuff that I want to get planted down in this bed as well. So I'm gonna get that done today. And then I wanted to show you guys this big old huge turnip. Look at this. It's big. That one is big, and then this one is big. Look at this bee. Loving those flowers. These already started to flower, so I don't know, I'm gonna end up picking them, I guess, in a little while. I have other things set right here, like this trellis, so I can grow peas and start planting some other things here. I have tulips popping up here as well from the extra bulbs that I had that I planted there. So I have a lot of work ahead of me, and I'm not gonna show you guys everything as I'm doing it. I'll just show you after it's all done. I just wanted to give you a really good look of the mess that the rain has caused me with all this growth in my yard, and that I have to clean up here. So you see the before, and as I go, I'll show you everything. Now, I'm not going to be able to get this all done today, but I will get a lot of it done. So I will be back to show you what I got accomplished today. I got the majority of the weeds out of here. I got them all stacked in this crate right here so I can take it out to my chickens. My question to you is, what do you do with your weeds when you collect all the weeds? And I have a lot more. One of the things that I do is I give it to my chickens. Another thing that I do is I compost them. I know some people make tea out of it. They put it in a bucket and put some water, make fertilizer with it. I'll add these to my garden beds and then cover them over with some aged manure and other things. But there's so many things that you can do besides just throwing these away in the trash. What do you do with your weeds when you pull them? Do you dump them in the trash can, or do you reuse them in your garden? Let me know in the comments. Well, that is it. It is planted. I planted a whole bunch of radishes in here. Different varieties of radish. And if you notice, I pulled back the wood chips that's here and planted in the soil and not in the wood chips, which is always best to do. So now all I have to do is go and get some thorny branches to put over this to keep my cats and other cats out of this bed so that my seeds have a chance to sprout. So I did get around to planting in this bed as well, and pulled out the weeds that was in this bed too. So this bed looks good. And this, every time we have heavy rain, the water comes down from up there and washes out this bed. So I'm hoping this will be able to help redirect the water that drops down, and it won't wash out my bed the next time we're due to have rain again. And so I did get to cover this woolly seeded area with thorny branches. It's just to deter my cats, like I did in my other flower bed. It's not a whole lot right now because I'm still going to be planting some stuff in here. And when I do, then I'll add more thorny branches to it to keep them out and discourage them. Did you guys see how big these China rose radishes are? That is huge. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. I got this bed pretty much cleaned out, and I have other spots that I want to plant in here, and all the weeds pulled and everything trimmed back. I knew I wasn't going to get the whole yard done today, but I got as much as I could. And I'm pretty happy and pleased with what I did get done. So, and I gave those weeds to the chickens, which you saw that they loved. It is starting to get dark. We're gonna have a really nice sunset tonight. But that's gonna do it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, God bless.